The power of saying no in relationships, Zen wisdom. Imagine this. You're constantly available to a friend who leans on you for emotional support. They call late at night, vent about the same problems, and you always listen because you're kind, loyal, and don't want to let them down. But inside, you're exhausted. You start dreading their calls. You lose sleep. You feel trapped. Sound familiar? How was your day? Do you have any worries or concerns? I hope you are strong and safe no matter what happens. We are in this together. Don't hesitate to share them in the comments so I can listen and understand you better. Did you know that writing down your worries is a simple and easy way to let them go? In tonight's journey, before we begin, a gentle note: if you feel like sharing, let me know where in the world you're listening from tonight. I love seeing how far peace can travel. This isn't just a video, it's a space. A quiet space where you are allowed to pause, to breathe, to let go. There will be moments of silence woven into this journey. No voice, no words, only soft music and your breath. These are not empty spaces. They are part of the meditation. Moments for your mind to rest, for your heart to soften. Let them hold you, not rush you. And as we near the end, you'll notice the sound gently fading, easing you into deep sleep. Without effort, if you are still here, fully present until the last breath of this journey, you'll receive a small gift, a simple bedtime practice. Not just to help you sleep, but to slowly, gently, transform how you live. Let us begin now, together. In gentle. 1. Saying no. A Zen gateway to inner peace in relationships. In a culture that often equates love with self-sacrifice, saying no can feel like betrayal. But Zen teaches us that true compassion begins with clarity, and sometimes that clarity means choosing peace over pleasing. How often have you said yes to something when your heart whispered no? Maybe it was dinner with someone who drains your energy, or taking on more work when your spirit was already tired. These small betrayals of self, over time, accumulate like silent weight on the soul. In Zen, this is called accumulating dust on the mirror. The more dust, the harder it becomes to see ourselves clearly. Saying no is not rejection, it is redirection. It's saying, I respect both myself and you enough to be honest. And that honesty clears the way for relationships that are rooted in authenticity, not obligation. Zen wisdom reminds us, when you walk, just walk. When you sit, just sit. In relationships, the same applies. Be fully present, not divided between resentment and compliance. The power of no allows you to show up wholeheartedly in the yes moments, because they are chosen, not coerced. Imagine your energy as a sacred garden. Every yes you give is like planting a seed. If you say yes to everything, your garden becomes overgrown, chaotic, and ultimately lifeless. But with intentional no's, you make space for the right things to grow: connection, peace, intimacy. So tonight, before sleep, reflect. Where have you been saying yes out of fear? Out of guilt? Out of habit? And how would it feel to say no from a place of deep calm. Love and respect? The Zen path isn't about doing more. It's about being more present. And sometimes, the most profound presence begins with a simple, compassionate no. 2. Boundaries are bridges, not walls, the Zen of connection. In Western culture, the idea of boundaries is often misunderstood. Some see them as cold, selfish, or even aggressive, but Zen offers a different view. Boundaries, when rooted in awareness and compassion, are not walls to keep people out. They are bridges that help us meet others more clearly, more honestly, and more deeply. Imagine this. You're constantly available to a friend who leans on you for emotional support. They call late at night, vent about the same problems, and you always listen because you're kind, loyal, and don't want to let them down. But inside, you're exhausted. You start dreading their calls. You lose sleep. You feel trapped. Sound familiar? In Zen, this would be seen as being caught in duality. You're trying to help, but you're harming yourself. You're showing up physically, but not fully present emotionally. Over time, this creates disharmony, not just within you, but in the relationship itself. A mindful no, in this case, is an act of dana, generosity. You're not rejecting the person. You're offering them the gift of space, the opportunity to grow without dependence. At the same time, you're honoring your own need for rest, silence, and restoration. Zen teaches us to live with awareness of interdependence. True interdependence is not enmeshment, it is two whole beings coming together with respect. Saying no creates the conditions for this to happen. Try viewing your boundaries like the edges of a quiet pond. Without the edges, the water spills everywhere, chaotic and unclear. But with clear edges, the pond reflects the sky, the moon, and the trees. It becomes a mirror of calm and connection. So the next time you're afraid to disappoint someone, pause, breathe, ask, is this a loving yes, or a fearful one? Your answer will guide you to a boundary that honors both you and the other. Three, the quiet strength of no, healing through stillness. In Zen, silence is more than the absence of sound, it's the presence of clarity. And saying no from a place of inner stillness is one of the most powerful forms of clarity we can offer in a noisy, demanding world. Many of us were raised to believe that love means self-sacrifice. That being a good friend, partner, or parent means always saying yes, even when we're tired, overwhelmed, or emotionally drained. But what if that belief is what's quietly breaking us? Zen invites us to return to emptiness, not as a void, but as space for awareness. When we stop reacting out of guilt or fear, we create space to choose with intention. No, rooted in stillness is not reactive. It doesn't come with drama or resentment. It is simple, calm, and unwavering, like a stone resting in a stream. Let's take a real-life example. Imagine your partner asks you to take on a task, maybe help with a family event you feel emotionally drained from. In the past, you've always said yes, even while resenting it. This time, you pause, feel your breath, and respond. I care deeply about your family, but I need to rest this weekend to reset emotionally. I hope you understand. This no is not selfish. It's sacred. It honors your truth without dismissing theirs. Zen reminds us that the way we say something is as important as what we say. A calm, grounded no, spoken with compassion, can heal years of silent resentment. It gives others permission to also listen to their needs. It invites authenticity into the relationship. Saying no is not about rejection, it's about alignment. And alignment leads to deeper sleep, fewer emotional burdens, and a sense of peace that lingers long after the day ends. Tonight, as you prepare to rest, let yourself reflect. What would I feel free from if I had said no today? That awareness is where healing begins. As we come to the end of this reflection, take a moment to notice your breath. Let go of the day. Let go of the roles you carry, partner, parent, employee, friend, and just be here as yourself. Sit or lie down comfortably. Bring your attention gently to your breath. Inhale slowly, exhale even slower. Now, silently say to yourself on the inhale, I honor my truth, and on the exhale, I release what no longer serves me. Let each breath be a quiet reminder. You are allowed to say no. You are allowed to choose rest. You are allowed to be whole. If this message resonated with you, consider subscribing to Buddhism in You. This channel is your companion in the quiet hours of the night, offering calm, clarity, and healing through Zen wisdom. Each night, we share soothing reflections and practices to help you sleep deeper, love more wisely, and live from your center. Yellow heart. And if this video helped you pause and reconnect tonight, share it with someone who needs a gentle reminder. Saying no can be a form of love. Until next time, be still, be kind, and rest well. Stay tuned for a bonus meditation coming up next. Or explore our playlist, Zen for Deep Sleep, for longer healing sessions tonight.